Welcome to Fallout Broken Souls. I am your dastardly DM with the glasses and food. And these are my lovely players. You all know them. You all love them. And if you don't know them, you need to go listen to the other 53 plus episodes we have.
And if you don't love them, well,
why are you
not?
watching? For real.
Everyone loves me.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't think I've seen anyone that doesn't like Clark or Bucky.
Aww.
Last session, the party... Oh god, what actually happened last session? I was so tired. The party got their new toys from Ditz. They said their final goodbyes to everyone in the Chandri. And then they headed to Riverside first, and then they headed south along the river, and they finally got to see the second map, which was fun. Upon which they immediately found that a spaceship from the moon and lunar vault Arcturus crashed, probably a 3 days trip into the ruins, and then DLC hook. And I guess we open up on the party in the wagon right after Jude said, "Shut that shit off."
Clark just kind of leans out the wagon, looking around the ruins and seeing that there are a million of tiny organisms that want to eat him. And he slinks back into the wagon, sits for a moment, and then he goes, "Do we have to go in here?"
Yes.
We need to get the red strike begging trial.
Can't we just like ask Steve for it or something?
I don't think he's gonna do that.
You also need to deliver the letter.
What about that spaceship that went down? There could still be people alive who need help on it.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah, we
you're
should
right.
probably check that out
Yeah, we gotta help him. Oh.
right now.
Hey, Pulse, see if you can get Smack. See if Smack Talk can still try and tune into the frequency. Maybe we can get in touch with them.
Smack, you heard that? No, you didn't.
Well, Smack's been trying to get it since you first contacted him.
Yeah.
And he says,
Smarty, your microphone is doing the thing again.
He says,
actually, no, he's like, I'm trying, and the only thing I'm getting is static. Listen, and then basically you hear exactly what Smarty was doing.
I
Well,
don't know
at
if anyone
least-
survived that.
at least by
We still gotta check.
some magical means. No, magic doesn't exist. Some scientific means. My Pip-Bug has the location of the crash site.
All your Pip-Boys have the location of the crash site.
Clark just kind of gives Pulse a weird look at the magic doesn't exist thing, opens his mouth to argue, and then sighs and sits back.
So the plan is to go to the spaceship, right?
I believe
sounds like
so.
Basically, cool. Smack pipes up, saying, I have unconfirmed reports of groups of people heading in that direction. You have the lead on all of them, but there are people coming to investigate.
Of course there are. Can you tell us which ones?
Again, unconfirmed. I got a lot of scavengers, I got a lot of people in armor and weaponry.
Any ones that have L or Brotherhood logos?
I have a lookout, but again, it's not... I'm just getting words and people. I'm not getting anything specific yet.
They're talking to Smack, yes?
Yes.
Alright, give me 1 second to find Deadwood, yes. So Jude actually said, yo, Snack,
Yes.
could y'all do me a real big favor?
If it's within my purview, I suppose.
Could you send one of your little spab to a place called Deadwood? I want y'all to check up on farm there.
Deadwood. And you can almost hear him, like, thinking.
Mhm.
Oh, here it is. Ooh. That's a ways away.
Yeah.
Out of character. You gave those Mr. Handies that you captured, that you reprogrammed from
Yep, I did.
Yeah.
to Smack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got a
Except
couple
one.
extra. Except one. Fair enough. So he has a couple extra. Okay, so he's gonna be like, I can send one. I'm not even sure if it'll be able to make it there. Once I know something else, I'll tell you.
Alright. Thank you kindly.
Sorry,
And,
Bucky.
Don't go your way on that, though. I reckon the people there can take care of themselves for the most.
Which form in particular?
The Cartney farm.
Okay. I do like how Bucky points out that Clark.
The French.
This is like what Clark was thinking but didn't say after Pulse's remark.
Yeah. Clark says we were in a magic library chasing a magic elf with a magic book that sent 3 of you to a magic world, while the 3 of us chased said magic elf with said magic book to get you 3 back home from said magic world. Magic exists. Remember? Well, fuck, it is canon. Everyone knows it's canon.
Yeah, that's Clark's thought process right now after Pulse said magic isn't real.
It's just not well understood enough to be science.
There's a beautiful. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Dally.
Do we still have... no, what were you going to say?
There's a beautiful quote that I love that says, "Magic is only science that has been. What has science yet to explain?"
Yeah, there's a principle along those lines. But is Eli still with us, or is he zarged? I'm gonna take that
I
as
believe
meaning
it's
he's
zarged.
zarged. Okay, I'll leave
Yeah.
it for now then. Threnody is looking with concern at Jude, but because their player is not here, she does not actually say anything to them.
Okay, so, if you look at your map, you are literally like the pixel that is at the very top of where the river enters the second map.
Can you resend it, please? I don't think I saved it.
Yes, just give me one moment to find it. Glad I kept it.
Yeah, I did not save it.
There we go.
Gracias.
No problemo. You are the very exactly where the river enters the second map is where you are at. So are you going to head directly for the crash site?
I believe so. I believe that's the plan.
That is what I'm thinking.
Yep.
Depending
That's a good
on
plan.
what
It's
you
just-
think.
Is there a scene anyone wants to do before we head in that direction?
I will take this moment to state for posterity on the stream that Threnody did get in touch with Little Red / Little Trick and let them know that we're not visiting this time, but another time.
I'm gonna say it's Trick. No, it's gonna be Red. And
She will have contacted both of them. Like, if she got Red the
Okay.
first day, she will have contacted the second day as well to get Trick as well.
okay,
And
Let's-
Jude had Smack send them as a recording.
yes, yes.
We retconned some stuff with those boys.
Yeah, no, a few things have been retconned because a few things I wasn't expecting to happen happened. So I've been trying to juggle that with everything else that's happened. Trick was fine with that. Not Trick. Red was fine with that. He's having fun. He's being a kid. Which, from what you can kind of tell in his life, he never really got to be.
Yeah.
So he's going to have the childhood he never had. Trick was quiet still, and he was off. You think? Wait, did you contact him before or after the revelation?
After. Okay, so
After.
if you'll remember last session, we had the revelation. Jude contacted Trick, and Trick kind of clammed up. Jude ran off to the followers. We dragged Jude back. After that, Threnody did get in touch with Trick and kind of said, "Here's where we're at. We're heading south. We will probably swing by and visit you." So basically, she wanted to get in touch and say, "Actually, we're not visiting you this time. You can relax about that."
He's very quiet. He's more quiet than usual, which is a feat for Trick because he's usually quiet, and seems almost relieved at that.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah. Okay. Was there any other scenes that I wanted to play? Oh, Dally, Eli's here.
Eli. Is he though?
Oh, what's up?
Is he? Are you? Are you here?
I think so.
Okay, good.
Yay!
Threnody has been looking with some concern at Jude and kind of nudges them. So, is Deadwood your old stomping ground?
Jude sighs. Something like that.
Seems like
Something like that.
that broadcast got you kind of spooked.
I don't remember no church there.
Yeah. Something about that. Was it Father Michael? No, it wasn't Father Michael, was it?
Reverend Michael.
That's the one. Something about that Reverend Michael character. Yeah.
Sounded like an asshole.
I was gonna say that I didn't quite see him and you coming from the same place, but yeah, that too.
I remind you that in things of religion, the only religion you've ever really noticed is the Children of Adam,
Yeah.
and in some lesser extent, maybe the Brotherhood. So basically, every form of and every once in a while you hear about another religion popping up somewhere that's really small. Either way, any religion you've ever heard of is basically a cult.
Yep.
Which has all the trimmings of a cult. It's not pretty.
Yep.
Old Peepop had some book about some dude dying on a tree or something.
Sounds like Norse mythology.
I don't know. Never really read it.
Hatter is choking, laughing. It's quite adorable.
So just
Aw.
comment on that Western drawl of some dude dying on a tree. I don't know. That's a Norse mythology.
Dude.
It's good.
Yeah. Jude just sighs and says, I don't know why I'm worrying. Folks there can take care of themselves. Come
Sure.
from tough
And
stock.
But Jude, remember, people are weird.
I know we
What
got,
are you? Whatever.
Jude, I know we got shit to take care of right now, but is it something you want to check out at some point?
Jude. Jude's face looks like they just bit into a line.
Yes, Hatter, like that.
And Jude says, and they just taper off.
Either that, or maybe try and get in touch with your family. Just to check in.
Jude's face goes pale.
What?
Only thing scarier than Deadwood is Jude's family.
A whole family
yeah.
of Judes. Ugh.
can't go back there.
Well, you don't gotta. I was just talking about maybe trying to get a radio signal out to them.
I can't talk to them.
She just kind of puts her hands on her hips and raises an eyebrow. You, Jude Courtney, who's always pestering the rest of us to be open and talk about shit, you can't talk to your own family?
You ain't never left and come back 5 times?
Bullshit. I mean, I haven't, but...
Can Clark hear all this?
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're kind of in the wagon, unless someone specifically says that I don't want anyone else to know. It's kind of...
Well, like they could be talking to each other quietly. Clark leans in and raises his hand, and he goes, "I left and I never went back."
Yeah, and you're still
That's
gonna
bad.
try and find your mom.
Exactly.
You ain't got lick
Better.
sense in your head, boy.
What?
Jude sighs and says, "That's better than being a fucking cock tease."
I
Dude,
left when I was...
as someone who's been called a cock tease before, again, I call bullshit. You're allowed to change your mind about stuff.
And also, I was a 14-year-old boy who was probably going to die on his own, so it probably broke my mom's heart. And he's silent for a moment, and then he just shrinks back to what he was doing before.
She kinda glances over at Clark with a concerned look, and then turns back to Hatter. Are you okay? You're making a face.
I'm just, like, hearing things.
Yeah, I'm hearing some
Yeah, it's Smarty
static.
again, I
Is
think.
it?
Oh,
It's just poor Smarty's mic.
yeah.
So that's a shame. I mean, I can
I'm
hear
sorry,
it, but I
Smart.
can't see who's lighting up.
I heard it when Bucky was talking. I'm like, is that Smarty or Bucky? And I'm not sure. I wasn't looking at the screen to tell.
Jude
I could hear
says,
it too, so...
It's the thing that I was telling you about, friend.
I'm
what kind of
terribly sorry, I
person-
zoned out. Could you repeat that, please?
Jude says, "It's the thing that I was telling you about, friend. You know, what kind of person... How the fuck can someone be born who's got an urge to travel but also has to stay by their family?"
Jude? You
Jude.
can't- Yeah, no, she actually says, Jude? You kinda do that. You both travel and stay with your family. She looks around at everyone in the cart. See?
Yeah, but they ain't like y'all. Y'all is traveling too. They...
Red.
Well, what's wrong with just going back to visit every now and then?
Because I said I'd stay.
Well,
Gone back and I said I'd stay. That book about the guy in the tree, it had a story about some kid who was a jack-off like me. Went off dicking around.
you zarged?
No, and Jude just says, "Always hated that little fucking kid."
Sounds like you so far, yeah. She's like kind of giving them a sheepish sort of smile.
And when they come back, when they've been made humble, their brother hates them. Because they's being celebrated for going off and being a little asshole.
Okay, and do you get celebrated for coming back?
They're always happy to see me.
Doesn't sound like being happy to see someone isn't exactly the same as throwing a party. I mean, you know, you've seen that whenever I walk through the Chandri doors, I get tackle hugged by Teddy.
They all are happy to see me. It's horrible.
Jude just looks away and says, "I just can't disappoint him again. I can't be coming home and eating their food road and sleeping in their beds and acting like I ain't done nothing wrong. Like I ain't left them. Again and again and again.
She just kind of furrows her brow. Jude, your family loves you, don't they?
Probably. Don't reckon that they
Zarg.
should.
Yeah, you tend
What,
to think that. You know I love you like
Jude
family.
says-
You know I love you like family, right? Same as everyone else here in the cart?
Jude just sighs and says, you don't. I ain't done wrong by you. Not like I done wrong by them.
How you done wrong by them, Jude?
Saying I wasn't gonna leave again.
Did you
Saying
leave?
I was gonna stay. Then run again, again.
Alright, Jude, but when you say running, like up and leave without a word? Do you
Yeah.
say, do you say,
Yeah,
you don't say goodbye before you go?
can't.
Jude, kinda sounds like you feel like you might have some shit you want to apologize for. If you feel so badly about it, why not try to...
You can only apologize for the same fucking thing so many times.
But this time, you don't tell them that you're staying, 'cause you're not gonna. You still got business to take care of with us if you're up to it. You ever try just going back for a visit? Not to stay, just to see your fucking family.
I reckon.
Eli, your square's lighting up, but I can't hear you.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay, you're back.
Jude just shakes their head and says, I reckon it's just best if I stay away.
Well, if that's what you think's best, I'm not gonna push you. But it'd mean a lot to me if you had to think...
There's
Sorry, go ahead. Hello?
And he's gone.
Is he gone?
there's
No.
Eli?
strong. They're strong enough to and no.
Eli, you're zarging quite a lot.
Yeah, this is
Should
real
go back.
bad.
But I'm
Well, not there you are.
Mm.
dang.
Eli, do you want to type it out?
Yeah.
I do love how Zarg is letting through Eli's noises of exasperation, but not the role-playing.
Oh god damn it. Am I back now?
Yeah,
Kind of.
Eli, if you kind of go again, do you want to just type it out? But you're here.
Alright,
You're here at the moment.
Typing it out is probably the best thing.
You're here right now, though.
Alright, I'll try. Jude says, it's just... Jude looks sadly up at Threnody and says, when my brother went off west, it hurt. When my nan died, it hurt. And I've been making my family go through that again and again and again. And that just ain't pain that I should be putting no one through.
We all...
And there's some things that I just don't deserve to be forgiven for.
She just leans back, folds her arms. You hypocrite. Aren't you the one telling me that I shouldn't blame myself for the mistakes I made in the past?
That's different.
How is it different other than it's you?
You didn't make him the same mistake over and over. You did wrong once.
Jude, I did wrong for 3 years. I failed to see what an utter bastard Raphael was.
It was still once.
It wasn't...
I still say that wasn't your fault.
Clark, I appreciate it, but
say
I'm
that
trying to make a
too.
point.
And there's a difference between not seeing the bad in someone and being the bad that just don't stop coming back.
Jude, do you know how your family feel about this? They told you they're hurting?
No.
So how do you know for sure?
Because we don't act like we're hurting. We don't say we're hurting.
So then how can you tell the difference?
You just gotta guess, look at the past, and figure out what the future's like from that.
Or you could ask. I can't fucking believe you're not just gonna talk to them about it after badgering me to talk about my shit. She seems more faintly amused than annoyed, but there's still a lot of concern in her face.
Jude shakes their head and says, "You tried. If you'd have brought 5 Raphaels home in a row, you think they wouldn't look at me sideways?"
I hardly think that leaving home is the same as bringing a sociopathic, narcissistic, homicidal, megalomaniacal... You know what, I'm running out of adjectives for him, but I don't think it's quite the same, Jude.
If you dig really deep, I'm sure you could find a couple more.
Yeah, but, you know, then we're running into blue
Steve,
territory.
when'd you get here?
What?
No, out of character. God. But Smarty has a thing to say, and he can't because his mic is fucked up. So
Sorry, go on.
Claire says, you want a mistake that only happened once that led to a whole amount of family grief? Yo, what he?
Jude glances at Claire and just smiles sadly and says, "Yeah, that's true, but it ain't about that I've done it more than once that's hurting them. It's about if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and you don't do nothing to stop it, then maybe you don't deserve to be happy."
That is in character. Sven lets out a big breath. Jude.
Maybe you don't deserve to have a family if you can't be there for them.
Jude. You're putting a lot on yourself, and you're not giving yourself the chance to actually make up for the stuff that went wrong.
Sometimes there's holes you just can't fill.
Look, Clark missed out on the first 3 years of Riley's life.
Hi.
Yeah, that one. That muffin.
Yeah, Clark's leaning
If you had a
forward,
question,
waving again.
if you were wondering what muffin, that
That muffin.
Like,
You
when he's-
didn't.
He...
You didn't leave out and come back.
Jude, why is that such a
don't
big
know.
deal to you?
For all we know, Riley might see it that way. I mean, for a little baby, I'm sure leaving for 2 weeks is a lot.
The point I'm trying to make
And-
is that he is still trying to maintain his relationship with Riley even after he missed the first 3 years of her life. Just because
The
things have gone
fact
wrong
that
in
it
the
happened
past,
more than-
Jude, dear God, I have to believe that just because things have gone wrong in the past doesn't mean that you can't atone for them.
The fact that it happened more than once is the whole point. Once is a tragedy, twice is a coincidence, 3 times is when things just unforgivable.
Well, okay, I'm not going to make you go back, but what if they're in trouble?
Clark starts scooting forward again, like trying to make himself visible, but he kind of almost sits there patiently waiting for his turn.
She looks over. Yes, Muffin.
And he goes, if we want to be all philosophical and stuff, like, technically you're making a choice every minute. Like, right this moment, I'm making a choice not to take my pants off and dance around.
And we appreciate your sacrifice every moment, Clark.
Yes, please, Clark, don't do that.
But the point I'm trying to make is that if you're being really technical about how we make choices, since we make choices constantly, I chose not to go home repeatedly, constantly for a long time. And so I made that choice again and again.
Yeah, but you wasn't dangling it in front of their face.
It was still different though. Like, when did you leave, Jude? The first time?
First time was when I was 16 or 17. I don't remember no more.
And you're tough. You could take care of yourself. I was a sick 14-year-old kid who had just gotten out of the Chandry from an overdose, and I did that to my mother. And then I made the choice every day, every minute of every day for 12 years not to find her.
It's different.
How?
Do you think it's worse to give a carrot to something than take it away when it's half done and toss the bits? Or to give a carrot to someone, let them take one bite and hold it above their heads, and then let them take another, then do it again and again?
They both suck.
Jude? Why are you so sure that it's hurting them so much? I mean, don't get me wrong, I think you're pretty great and all, but from what I've heard, your family is kind of used to people not being around for long.
That's true.
Why do you think that you're the prodigal son, as it were?
It ain't just that it's hurting them. It's that you can't just do that.
Jude. This
Can't
wouldn't happen to be
just
about
keep the-
something else, would it?
Nah, it's you just can't keep doing the same thing over and over and expect to be forgiven for it again and again. That's
So-
all that it is.
So don't expect to be forgiven.
Oswin kind of shrinks down a bit.
And if I ain't gonna be forgiven, and if they ain't missing me, there's no real reason to go back.
So you don't miss them?
Of course I do.
Jude, you ever thought about... You know that you don't have to ask for forgiveness if you don't feel like you deserve it. You can just apologize. A true apology doesn't expect forgiveness.
But if they don't forgive me, then they
Then
probably don't want to see me.
Thren is going to glance over at the driver's seat. Oswin, you okay over there?
Yeah, perfectly fine.
Clark Clark's over to the driver's seat,
Clark
and
is a verb now.
yes, um, and he sits next to Oswin and snuggles.
Oh, and at some point Claire said something, but I'm not sure what it was in response to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there, wait. He is typing it.
Sorry, I haven't been keeping an eye on the thing. Alright, so yeah, Jude said you can't do the same thing over and over and expect to be forgiven. And Claire said, yeah, tell my dad that. How do you mean, Claire? Do 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 do. Okay. So Claire says, well, let's just say if anyone else caught me doing the things I do, I probably wouldn't be here. She just puts her head on one side. Huh.
Jude just shakes their head. Look at it this way. If they would forgive me, then I'd just be going away again. And so there's no point. And if they wouldn't forgive me, then I'd just be hurting them by being there. So there's no point.
I don't agree with you, Jude, but I don't see that I'm going to change your mind anytime soon, so I'm going to drop it. Listen, there's some wreckage in the road that's making it kind of difficult to get past, so I'm going to hop out, walk in front, and start moving some of the debris so the horses have an easier time walking.
Thank you.
I'll do that too.
And Threnody does that.
As Trinity jumps out and Jude is gonna help, Jude is stopped by someone grabbing their arm.
Yeah.
Bucky, why'd you go,
Just who? What?
It'll be right.
It's Red or Trick, yeah. Mm-hmm. But they grab your arm, look you in the face and go, shut up, we're going.
What?
So it says probably Red. And 2, they don't need to apologize if you've done nothing wrong. And jumps out of the wagon and goes and moves shit out of the way.
Jude just blinks and says, who died and made you king?
Apparently you!
You little cocksucker! Jude begrudgingly moves things out of the road and says, we ain't going in that spot. You may be older than me right now, but I'm still your parent.
What if I told you they're in danger?
Jude drops whatever they're holding. What?
Not saying they are. I'm just saying, what if they were?
What do you know?
Nothing? No, literally, I don't know anything. You didn't really tell me about this, and you put me back in the ice cube before I could really think about it.
Jude sighs and says, alright, if I ain't certain they're in danger, then I'll just wait and see what Smack finds out. Otherwise, I'd just be rocking their shoe.
Now, out of character. Now I have to come up with a reason that Smack thinks something's wrong.
This is
Okay.
only if everyone else wants to do the DLC.
Well, we're not doing it right now.
Yeah, no.
Naturally.
I'll do time though. Okay, so y'all are helping push things out of the way.
Yep.
Well, the Team Strong are, yes.
Team strong. So Red, Threnody, and Jude.
hmm
I was gonna say maybe Pulse, but no. So that's actually helping you a bit, because otherwise it's pretty slow going. Uh, some things are just unmovable. Like you find a couple of cars that are literally just have chunks of concrete that are falling on them.
Now,
Uh,
what in the fuck happened here?
These buildings are large, so one looks like it's collapsed over, and like a part of it up top has fallen over onto it.
Jude snorts mildly and says, "Man, you'd think they were hit with a bomb or something."
Okay. Sorry, I had to get that out of my system. So you start making it towards the. Hold on, I gotta get out my ruler here and do a direct line. You start heading towards the crash site. There we go. And after about say
Right? Right? Oh dear, his Skype